terrorist. This guy's bad. I'm not saying it isn't. But it's just a thing. Pass the dark. You can't be serious. One affects you, the other doesn't. It's that simple. When will fly I heard a detective by the train station. I was there. Look, I just said they're gonna be living on criminals like Love long after the terrorists make their voice pop off. So the terrorist plan is
All detected personnel are off the roads.
Move along, everyone. Nothing.
Hope that drone doesn't come over here again. That artist was pretty cute. For now, I mean. Looking forward to the end of the day.
Don't blow your cap.
Milena would look better if she had her hair. I wasn't paying attention. What are we doing now?
We got this.
Hope it doesn't start raining. Any idea what today's take is?
Try to look professional.
Rockomir can come up with a pretty good scare. Too bad we couldn't find the helmets. He would look more intimidating. Shut up. Elena would look better if she didn't dye her hair.
Police are just as corrupt as the rest of us.
This smell. What place? Excellent.
Move along, everyone.
I can't keep living like this. I had a coat. A nice warm trench coat.
Fine, I'll Get the organic stuff.
These papers are out of date.
I got them last week.
No, they expired last week.
I must have taken the old ones by mistake. Ah!
Radíme všem občanům, aby se vyhýbali přelidněným prostranstvím a pokud
Here,
možno nevycházeli...
give a guy a uniform and he goes on a power trip.
Next. Papers, please. Thank you. Just stay where you are. Everything seems to be in order. Sorry for the delay.
Santo and augmented people just like you are creating the future together. Kvůli nedávným událostem je Ručičkovo nádraží z důvodu oprav uzavřeno. Omlouváme se za komplikace.
Can you wish upon a star?
What?
The song. It's in my head. It makes me think of the old puppet shop. You remember the one when we were kids?
Kopek.
That's it! Go back! I used to love going in there as a boy. So much magic. Shame it's closed now.
That place.
Pouze v případě nouze volejte 112. Na místní oddíl státní policie se obracejte přímo.
What do you think you're doing? This train car is for naturals. Come on, let's see your paperwork.
Here, everything's in order.
These are nice, but you still have to play by the rules, understand? Stay out of the natural section. Learn it, live it. Go.
Are you going to that house party on Saturday?
Are you kidding? If I missed it, I would just die. Stay away, handsome.
Need to fill my ticket quota for the month.
Ridiculous. Put together with chewing gum and Bailey.
Not much going on.
You know they're
Ex.
out there.
Excess.
What today?
You don't have the right permissions.
There must be some mistake.
If so, I'm not the one making it.
The person who issued these papers told me...
Not my problem.
Unbelievable.
I heard that. This wasn't my fault, it was yours.
This is interesting. It's very strict. And the security is suppressed.
That's what I hear, but I've also heard of all the powerful clients.
Ani to nebolelo, že? Ale jasně, a přeju hezký den.
What the hell? The hands are here and so shiny. Quiet today.
Paper?
Yes, of course.
Not much going on.
They don't clear you for this one.
Oh, quit.
What can I help you with? Okay, you are clear. Be more careful, understand?
We might not have everything you are looking for.
No disturbances.
You got to hand it to Nathaniel Brown.
Já nic nevidím. Tahle hlídka nemá smysl.
Can't take that kick back.
Excuse me? Can you please tell me how to get Ps4's credit? Stopped doing it 4 months ago. Where has this guy been?
I don't know. Living in the past? Living in the night?
I don't think...
Hey there. You looking for a new stereo system?
I don't really get much time to listen to music.
How about movies? You like movies? Or maybe you got other interests?
What do you mean by other interests?
Well, I figure a man like you, he might need a little energy boost from time to time.
You're not talking about protein bars, are you?
Biocells, my friend. In perfect working order. And completely under the radar.
Sure, I'll take one.
Well, that's it. You've cleaned me out.
What kind of movies are we talking about?
Oh, never mind. I was just making a stupid joke.
What you really mean is you don't want to tell me, since it's obvious I didn't come here for that. Calm down. I'm not a cop. I think I'll be on my way.
You're free to come back if you change your mind.
Turning now to Prague, a city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack.
I can help you with something, yes?
trust very few.
I'm looking for Laborio.
It is me. You have come for the magic?
I'm hoping you can help me make sense of something. A strange encounter I had. A man hiding behind a screen in the sewers, surrounded by followers of some kind. His name is Richard. You used to be partners.
Richard is alive. You found him?
I'm not sure what I found, but I know I didn't like it. Richard had a way of depriving me. Things I wanted to say and do, but I couldn't.
I am so happy he is alive. Richard and I was sure that I should have known. Richard always said, the show must go on.
There was nothing entertaining about this. What is he doing down there? How is he doing it?
I have not seen Richard in many years. We developed a show together, the evolution of stage hypnosis intensified through technology. Adapted versions of the Casey and DDE designs.
A social augmentation?
In conjunction with modern hypnotic techniques, something much more powerful than mere persuasion. The communal construction of an alternate reality. For 3 hours on a Friday night, we guided people into brave new worlds.
Tell me how to stop Richard.
Richard is conveying a vision of himself, of themselves, of an alternate community they are building together. If it is Richard's goal to keep the people there, the only way to free them is to make them see through it.
Well, how do I do that? Last time I talked to him didn't go so well.
The signal he is transmitting, its effect is limited to a specific radius. To the room where the audience is, where the emitters are installed. Wherever Richard is, must be outside of that room.
So if I get to him, I'll be able to say or do whatever I want?
Yes, but promise you won't hurt him, please.
I'm not promising anything. Something tells me if I do get in there, he's not going to be content to just talk.
There may be a better way. The emitters, they are somewhere in the room, yes? Okay then, so wait. You wait. Just wait 1 second, please. Wait for it. Wait for it. Where are you? Come to me. Shh. Pa, 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 pa. Wait. Okay. I think I have what I'm looking for. I think I have found what you need. Ta-da! They are scrambling devices, our failsafe whenever things got ugly. Attach them to the emitters and it closes the ability to amplify. Good night. Show's over. Your gods are but men again.
And that'll be enough to make the people in the room see through him?
I hope. If they have been exposed for a very long time, you need to help them to see. But please be kind to Richard. I don't know what he has become, but I know what he was. A decent man once, who simply believed that the world should be better.
We all believe that. But there are better and worse ways of going about it.
Papers and everything. How the police do pull them up?
Next, please. Papers. Just a moment. It'll only be another minute. I have to confirm something. No more. Dispatch. Deux Ex, 1026. Over.
Glad today.
Chrome asshole!
They stuck by
Dog antagonism is destroying a great city, friend. And everyone is in the wrong.
But we all know it has been going on for a long, long time.
I'm terrified, Patricia. Julian is not acting like himself. Ever since the Palisade fight, I have been so angry with the world.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
like I'm always telling you, Vano. People in old country are more genuine. They treat each other with respect. If a man has something to say, he says it to your face. Politely. That is what...
Go away, Clegg. We're closed.
Oh, he is not here to gamble, Vano. Are you?
You're Otar?
I am Mr. Botkovelli, yes. And who are you?
I'm here on behalf of a concerned third party.
Oh, you hear that, Vano? Our guest is a very private person.
I found it pays to be cautious when you don't know exactly who you're dealing with.
That is true. But sometimes it can create problems which could have been avoided had they been more forthcoming. If neither man is willing to compromise, they cannot reach a satisfactory understanding.
I would like to avoid any misunderstandings.
Good. So in this case, since you already know my name, and no doubt other things about me, I think you owe me the same courtesy.
I'm with Interpol, but I'm not here to cause any trouble. Organized crime is someone else's department. I'm here to pick up the shipment you're withholding from Václav Koller.
Vano, look. The only honest policeman in Prague. Koller must want this item very much to send someone like you. But I will tell you what I told Koller. No, he cannot have the calibrator, and you can't either. Dealing with Augs is bad business. A point which some people in this organization have yet to understand.
I see. You're a man of principle. A businessman who cares for the organization he's part of. But there's more to my being here than maybe you realize. Koller is a friend, and sometimes helping out a friend in need is good business.
You see, Vano, this is what I am always talking about. Loyalty. So tell me, Mr. Friendship, how far are you willing to go to help out a friend in need?
If someone needs my help, I give it. Any way I can.
It is like I am always telling him, you can get a lot accomplished just by having a conversation. I will let you have the calibrator.
Thanks. And what's it gonna cost me?
Listen to the man, Vano. Even when he gets what he wants, he does not trust it. What shall we do with such a man? What will it cost? A favor.
What kind of favor?
Don't worry. I will let you know in due time. It won't be too painful. Not for you. What do you say? Do we have a deal, Mr.
Jensen? We have a deal.
Excellent. Upstairs in my office, you will find Koller's calibrator. I will be in touch.
Medical ballistic can kill us all. Here's a guest. No.
Pojď si užít, čumáčku, než tě odlifrujou s ostatníma augama.
Taking a walk.
You do not
would
have the
think
rank
the upper
to
class would be a little more neat.
You folks, that this is the third such attack to spread frog in 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Tallis Rucker, leader of the
Видел, тут
Augmented
крыса
Rights
была.
Coalition, took up
Здоровенная.
residence in the neighboring
Relax.
Intellect
It's not
complex.
your problem.
Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented in a
What's
world
next?
that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks, could the good doctor change his tune? Your guess is as good as mine. This is a life
Turning my back on
live.
Business is business.
ICUS News. Global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting.
All right, Kohler. I've got your neuroplasticity calibrator.
That's great! I'm gonna pencil you in for that optimization procedure. Just as soon as I'm done with this house call.
What house call?
I got this other client, you know, doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Neither do I, Kohler. Call me when you're ready.
Nikolazzi doesn't... Find out about this.
Preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system.
Пойдешь потом, королев?
He steps out of line, we shove him back.
Hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg.
A smart businessman keeps his options open.
You cannot always kill a man for every little thing. That is ridiculous. You know why, Donald?
The private sector pays double.
Why do you have to be like
I gave the police a list of all the renters in my building that I suspect of being augmented.
What did you do that for?
I'm protecting the real people in the building. And most of them on that list are too much.
suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the Og incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree. Causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. For you folks, the terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Pistol, reporting to you live. No Picus, exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age. And we at Palisade Property Bank have made the pressing priority. Information archived within Palisade Property Bank is beyond the jurisdiction of any government. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure corporate archiving company in the world. Around the clock, around the world. Always watching, because you are always watching. Turning now to Prague, the city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dr. Russell claims his organization is peaceful and merely seeks to...
Oh, hello. It's like everything's bad.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Human presence detected. Engaging smart home system.
This legislation
Smart system engaged.
calls for the removal and
Scanning
separation
biodata.
of all overly powerful,
Unauthorized
unlicensed
presence
augmentation.
confirmed.
Individuals
Intruder
who fail to
protocols
comply
engaged.
will be arrested and relocated to designated OG-only
You are not the authorized homeowner.
is the primary
Your presence in this home is not
especially in the wake
certified.
of the Og incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunction.
Please vacate the premises.
Opponents of the legislation.
You have chosen not to leave. Please confine yourself to a corner and wait for local authorities to arrive.
Dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story. This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you, live from Picus.
Maybe a bad thing.
In yet another augmented terror attack. 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered his flight.
Where did that come from?
That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people
Let's
all
drop
over the
this.
world flew into the planet. Terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is
Nothing to report.
Information archived within the walls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assured anonymity. Palisade Bank
On to
Corporation
next
is
point.
now and
Over.
forever will be the best secure corporate archiving company in the world.
around the clock, around the world.
Getting paid to do nothing just isn't as fun as it should be.
Turning now to Prague, a city still breathing in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday when bombs exploded inside the Sika train station.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Please hold still as I scan you. Thank you. Welcome to your smart home system. Security is of utmost importance. Your secrets are laid bare. Would you rather I sounded different? Would you rather I sounded different? Something a little more romantic, maybe. Your settings have been saved.
And in the U.S., millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, in the world, despite whatever crazy he wants to sing. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Planet. Aerial thanks to the latest technology. Our portable and over 1,000 other unique and patented features. Aaron, up. At UN Security Council Resolution 3507. Legislation is passed. Calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed
Welcome to your smart home system.
individuals who fail to comply will be arrested and relocated to designated AUG-only locations. Safety
Security
is, the primary
is of
concern,
utmost importance.
especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost
Your
their
secrets
lives
are safe
due to
with me,
malfunctioning
homeowner.
augmentation. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned silent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story. This is Eliza Kazan, reporting to you, live from Picus.
Your secrets are laid bare. Hello, world.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251
Heard the captain is in a real shit mood since meeting the commissioner.
Awaiting next report.
Fucking the... Valley run this city.
Palisade Bank Corporation is now
Rather stay quiet.
I don't like being this close to Lukashka. I'm afraid of what might happen to me.
Don't be ridiculous. Poverty isn't contagious.
No, but most of the people in that city have some kind of
Yeah. For a city councilor, that guy really knows how to party. Did you hear he got caught? Doing blow at the judge's house.
Doesn't matter. Those characters going to disappear.
My sister's son tried to commit suicide.
Miał jsem si vzít deštník.
More than a few around.
You're saying this happens to all of them? Any org that takes this shit?
You make it sound like some fucking conspiracy. Don't mix your bets. That's all it means. Now get...
I would have helped him if I could.
You make it sound like some fucking conspiracy. Don't mix your bets. That's all it means. Now get over it. We didn't even know the guy.
Never let it stop!
Did you see that? Over there! This is awesome!
I can almost see the music!
Oh, wow, so shiny.
Try to keep your hands up.
Give me some room!
Oh, great! Killjoy!
Just dancing!
And stop dancing! Please!
I can see the sound!
I've never heard that one.
Can't stop dancing!
Come on! Who wants some more?
Keep your hands off the boots, please.
Oh, great.
This is awesome.
I feel strange.
Just hold out. You...
Yes! I love this dress!
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Take the fix.
You're at the right party.
Never let it stop! Move it!
Did you see that? Over there! Was there some kind of accident? No, 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 no. No!
Just dancing,
How did you even get in here?
The music inside. I'm inside the music.
Please. I have money. Do not kill me.
No, no!
Not like this. Not like this. No! Please!
Leave me alone!
Oh, God! This sucks.
You monster, go away!
This is awesome!
Skoro mi připadá, že jsme v chomoutu s rusákama.
Tady je další.
Skoro mi připadá, že jsme v chomoutu s rusákama.
Bývalo to nádherný město.
There's going to be a candlelight vigil next Monday in front of the former limb clinic. It would be really nice if the augmented people of this city could come.
Haven't we got rid of them yet?
Promiň, augy neberu. Běž si užít nějakou povolenou zábavu. Ty jsou i pojištěný.
Looks like a metro pass.
Líbí se mi, co vidí.
I don't want any trouble.
If you're hoping to buy something from me, you're out of luck.
Clear, and you're lucky I've got a sense of humor.
What is it? Is it benign?
Kdo by si to pomyslel? Can't defend against that kind of team.
Yasha, Akim's album is out and I can't find his name.
Hi there.
Yes?
I'm looking for the park town with entertainment.
We call it the red light district.
That way?
No, over there. Except it's closed right now. It opens after sunset.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Thanks.
What did you say? This area is clear. Oh.
Snad kurva nakážu, abych šel rozdávat lístky za špatný parkování.
This looks like it should be working.
Je tam něco podezřelýho?
Hi.
Oh, strictly augmented. They were short than I expected.
A customer, right? Over here. What you need? What do you want? Hypostims? Pick up a prescription? If you want Mikkel or the doctor, they're not here.
This place has a doctor?
Oh yes, Dr. Sipra, Mr. Big Shot from Tai Young. Who thinks he's too good for a place like this?
Tai Young. What did he do for them?
He calls it experimental neurotherapy. If he's so good, how come his patient ran away and he can't find her?
What does an experimental neural therapist do exactly?
He is vague about it, and I don't care enough to ask. You want something else?
Who is Mikhail?
My nephew. He works here as an assistant, but he didn't show up for work today. His apartment is just across the street. Would it have killed him to let me know he can't come in?
Probably not. Especially since you seem like such an approachable boss.
Did you come here for something?
I'll be going.
Do what you want.
whole department is corrupt.
They know who's behind it.
This is why I wanted to be a cop.
Damn Knox.
Jest tu vládnou zločinci a lidi.
I got it all on video.
Everyone's good for us. How can I get any worse? We are already haters. Something. Look, it was all interesting.
Terrifying. Every bump and shake guy. I was just waiting for an explosion.
I told you we were going to be fine.
You did.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
Hey, does any... One here.
Na tohle já ne.
Nemůžu se dočkat.
Either something will happen, or it won't.
Keep on your patrol.
Another anarcho-syndicalist. Okay, until tomorrow. Goodbye.
Hey, more than a few around.
Who else will take care of it?
Known as Northgate, at least two remain.
Not much going on.
I've been dating her for 2 months.
What's wrong with him?
Keep them back, or I'll tell the cops to have them.
I have to help this customer. If you have other things to do, maybe you could come back later?
Alex, this whisper chip you gave me, it's an easy plant?
You're heading into TF-29? Already?
Our enemies aren't waiting around while we lick our wounds.
Fair enough. There'll be a data port on the NSN's motherboard. Access it and then just plug and play. Or plug and record in this case.
Got it. I'll let you know when it's done.
Adam Jensen.
Nah, we're looking into it. You're right. I went for Jensen.
Please report to Peter Chen's office. Adam Jensen to Peter Chen's office. Thank you.
You think one of them would pop up?
Adam, you're here. You made it in. It's good to see you're okay.
Hey, Aria, yeah. It was a close call. I got lucky. A lot of people didn't.
I was here working when the first reports came in. It was chaos. Phones ringing off the hook, people yelling, scrambling to find out what was going on. Then when Miller told me you were there,
I'm all right.
Good. You looking for him? Because he's tied up right now, a meeting with Lyon, I think.
Really? He's using the NSN right now?
Yeah, I just saw him. Oh, hey, that reminds me, here's yours.
What's this?
The card for the shooting range. Chang changed all the codes this morning, said something about only giving access to people he's vetted personally. The bombing really freaked him out. Third one in 6 months, can you believe it? I'm really glad you're okay.
Thanks, Arya. I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Yeah, I better get back downstairs. It's gonna be a busy day. Come by later if you want to talk.
Copy that.
Dr. Ozan, you have an outside call cleared and breaching. Fully urgent.
I think Singh's got some kind of adrenaline addiction. He plays it too close to the edge.
He made it out of the bag.
I'm telling you, if it had been anyone but Jensen on the ground, Singh would be dead.
Well, you know what? I think you're right.
Last night, the collective published the tax returns and why
Jensen, we need to talk.
By God, Jensen, I heard about the explosion. We should relocate. I was thinking we could corner Director Miller together. Tell him it's not safe enough here.
We're fine, Chang.
The police station, the train station, we're next. I can feel it. I can more than feel it. I can see it happening.
No one knows where we are. There's no reason to get paranoid.
That's where you're wrong. They're trying to pull the lid off of us, Jensen, or someone is. Praha Dovos just got hacked.
Our building's front company. Thought it was fake.
I wish it was fake. Miller's got me cleaning up IntelliCam footage from the attack to help figure out who these people are. Meanwhile, maybe they're trying to figure out who we are? Why else poke into an import company?
You think someone's figured out that the company's a front? Maybe they know what's really down here.
We have a lot of enemies. The people who bombed the train station. You don't think they'd love to know where we are? You need to help me figure out who's looking into us and make them stop.
I'm gonna need more information about this snoop of yours.
I don't know for sure that our cover's been blown, but if it has, we need to know before our enemies have a chance to do something about it.
You really think there's a risk here? Maybe someone's just poking around the fake website of a fake company.
If someone points a gun at me, I assume it's loaded. If someone hacks into the website of the company that serves as our cover, I assume they're doing it for a bad reason.
Such as?
Everything depends on who they are and what they know. But we're in the business of dealing with terrorists. If those terrorists find out where we are...
TF-29 likes its privacy.
Sure. More importantly, Chang likes being in one piece. Unlike you, I don't just brush off explosions.
What can you tell me about our front company?
Praha Dovos was designed to be forgettable. The kind of place you walk by 100 times and still can't remember.
It obviously caught someone's attention. What happens if we're compromised?
My guess, we dismantle and disappear. Agents go into hiding, Director burrows into some hole, poof, no Christmas party.
You got an MO in this hacker?
At first I thought it might be the Collective.
But you're not convinced?
Not Janus's style to leave crumbs this big. But whoever it is, they risk exposing us. If the Collective ever found out where we operate... My God, Jensen.
Maybe Janus knows already.
Hey, don't say shit like that. I get nervous enough as it is. I need you to find out as much as you can about our Snoop. Make sure we're not in danger.
All right. You have any leads?
I traced our hacker Snoop to an unrented apartment. Top floor, 33 Hull Avenue. Just down the street. This guy walks by us every single day. Probably walks in.
You're kidding.
See? You feel it now. The constant buried alive feeling. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought we were supposed to be suspicious of things that go on outside these walls.
It's never that simple.
Just get into that apartment, access the computer they used, and find out what you can. And be careful, Jensen. We don't know who we're dealing with.
I'll look into it. As soon as I know something, so will you.
Is it or is it not a probable target?
Hey, Agent Jensen. Nice work in Dubai. But still, you know, what I want to know is who those ogged-up guys in the gold masks were. I'll be compiling all the case files, and as soon as I know anything, it'll be up on the board. Here we go. The Church of the Machine God, and to some, the Church of the Machine, without the God. And then again, to others, the Singularity Church of the Machine God. This group has so many names and subgroups, it's hard to keep track. And believe it or not, they've been around in one form or another since the early 1970s. There are a lot of contradictory reports on who they are and what they want, but in general, they all want the same thing. They want to merge their consciousnesses and become one with the machine god through a ritual they call...
Composition could tell us a lot, but it's the trigger that really does the talking.
Ah, the Diwali called this guy Constantine. Like that's supposed to be intimidating, right? We don't have a last name for Constantine, but until his death in the Rizika bombing, he was a high-placed member of the Diwali crime family, answering to Otar Batkavelli. We suspect he has lots of connections in the upper echelons of the organization, all the way up to Radic Nikoladze and beyond. Between you and me, I suspect that he's a spy that watches a Diwali lieutenant closely to make sure he doesn't make a move on the boss.
No, it's the right call. I'm relieved, to be honest. I just wish someone would nut up and take the blame.
Agent Jensen!
Agent Singh. Wasn't expecting to see you again. In civvies, at least.
Just passing through. I wanted to thank your team for the backup in Dubai. That sting went to hell faster than the storm did.
You're welcome. But I don't think you came all this way to say thanks.
Director Miller asked me to get Agent McCready up to speed. Now I have the red-eye flight back to Oman.
Headed into the field office there?
Not exactly. One of our black sites. I'll be dropped in as a captured enemy combatant. After I contact my fellow Jinn prisoners, I shall lead a very convenient escape.
Re-embedding with the Jinn. Aren't you taking a big risk, given everything that happened?
No choice. That ambush knocked everyone on their asses. TF-29, Bell Tower, the Jinn. To cover all the angles, I need to go back. Hopefully my cover is still good. You killing the signal booster at the hotel should help.
You're thinking the Jinn can get a beat on our gate crashers faster than TF-29.
Perhaps. They do not like loose ends. An augmented kill squad with military training. Have you ever seen anything like it?
Yeah, once. But it's a long story. Whoever they were, they knew exactly when the deal was going down. Any chance they were based locally, in Dubai?
No. After the incident, Dubai became the world's most luxurious tombstone. perfect for the Jinn, but for no one else.
I thought human augmentation was frowned on in the Middle East. Why was Dubai hit so hard?
Because it was another world. 2 other worlds, in fact. One of extreme augmentations in gold or crystal, and one of thousands of workers outfitted for construction. Then, that day.
I know.
No, Agent Jensen, you could not. Some called it divine punishment. But that day was not the work of a merciful God.
Did we get anything out of the cleanup operation?
Mostly corpses. Heavily augmented, as you know. Under those gold masks, they were ID scrubbed. No prints, no dentals, no DNA match. Professional.
Could still be ex-Bell Tower. Plenty of men and material went AWOL after the incident. A competing faction that listened in on Shepard's sale.
It's a possibility. The audits and investigations of Bell Tower will go on for years before we know how many rats jumped from that ship. At least we recovered the weapons. Unlisted, high-spec, military-grade augmentation. Enough to build another couple of you. That is a joke.
Right. It's the world we live in. Anyone with an exemption to the weaponized augment ban is a useful tool. Or a terrorist. I don't envy what you've got ahead of you.
Actually, I'm looking forward to it. The truth is, when you've been under for long enough, you only feel like an imposter out here. In the real world.
Yeah, I understand the feeling.
Up on some list.
Committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia.
I guess the transit
It is
authority
Jensen.
isn't in a hurry to
When the collective leaked classified.
Is there something I can help you with, Agent?
I hear you're on point looking into the gold mask mercs that hit us in Dubai. Any leads yet?
Christ, I know I'm good, Jensen, but I've only been on it for 5 minutes.
A lot can happen in 5 minutes, McCready. You check with the ME yet? Get anything off the bodies we recovered?
Leftovers are on ice at the Oman substation. I've been told they were scrubbed clean as summer whites. No prints, no dental, no nothing.
So in other words, it's no steps forward and 2 steps back.
For now. That's why it's a good thing you disabled the Jinn's comms booster in Dubai. Singh's cover with the Jinn is still intact. I'm hoping once he's back in Basra, he can use his network to dig around. Maybe these gold masked jokers will ping locally. Probably another fucking jihad looking to make some noise.
I don't know. I'm not so sure we should be looking for these guys in the desert.
Ah, is that so? You have some new information you feel like sharing?
Come on, McCready. These guys were augmented with military-grade hardware. Body augmentation goes against Muslim beliefs. They weren't jihadists. We're dealing with something new here.
I can see where you're going with this, Jensen, and I'm asking you right now to back off it. It's not your case.
Come on, McCready. We're not a couple of beat cops filling a monthly quota here. This isn't about whose collar it is. It's about getting the people responsible. Full stop.
Look, I get what you're saying, but I'm working a $5 investigation on 50 cents worth of shit. I've got speculation to spare, mate. Listen, I know I come off strong. I've got 3 ex-wives that'll back that up. But that's just how I'm built. Putting on a show for the new guys, I'm gonna change what's underneath.
I can appreciate that kind of honesty.
Good. So when I say I'm impressed with how you handled yourself in Dubai, you can appreciate that I meant it. With that sandstorm giving us colonics, stripping the juice box out the chopper was an inspired choice. But that mission is over, and your involvement in it ends now. Got it?
How the hell did you get such a sunny disposition anyway, McCready?
Knowing about me is not going to make us friends, Jensen. But I'll humor you. Fine. I joined regular army straight out of secondary school, made UKSF at 25 and was recruited into the SRR 4 years later.
Special Reconnaissance Regiment. That's an elite unit.
Oh yeah, it was very glamorous. All champagne and blowjobs.
So what happened?
After 12 years hunting terrorist shitbirds across every desert on the face of the earth, I found there was no fucking end to the evil this world churned out. I couldn't see the point in what we were doing anymore. So I quit.
So what brought you back to the life?
I suppose it was purpose. A tool without a job to do can only grow rust. So here I am, back in it, serving my purpose. As a tool yourself, mate, you should understand that, yeah?
Yeah, I got it. It was nice talking to you, McCready.
No, it wasn't.
Agent Jensen.
Fully urgent.
Run DNA checks through all the outlets. They have better software than the satellite on. Run DNA checks through all the outlets. These guys might as well be ghosts.
Do the Jinn still believe what's been told them or don't? We need to know.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I think one of them would pop up on your list somewhere. I've been trying to ID the bodies of the people who crashed the operation in Ecuador.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Listen up, team. What's your status? Where's the
Hey, Adam. Hey, Adam, hang on a sec. Filling out supply request forms for McCready and his boys is tedious as hell, but I don't want to give him another reason to say no.
Say no to what?
Are you kidding me? Right now, you're the only active augmented agent we have. I'm hoping to change that, been asking him every week practically, but so far, permission denied.
Really? He give you a reason?
Says my stress levels are too high. Told me I should sign up for meditation classes and drag Chang in with me so he'd chill out and stop changing security codes all the time. It sucks, because I really wanted to find out who those crashers in Dubai were.
You were saying your stress levels were affecting your chances of becoming a field agent. Why is that?
I have a rare resistance to neuropazine. I need more than the average person, especially in stressful situations. They say I'd be too expensive, so it's not just discrimination. That would be easier to deal with. It's a combination of things.
Well, that combination of things is pretty bad in Prague, and getting worse.
I know, but Interpol was the only agency who would give me a chance, and this is where I was assigned. I have no problem with that. I'll take whatever they throw at me.
Good.
Took me months of rehabilitation, getting used to the new arm, learning how to shoot again, learning how to tie my own boots. But I did it, and I'm better than I was before. I want to help, and I can. My place is out there in the field where I can make a difference. You know that. And if you can do it, so can I.
Don't give up, Arya. Semper Fi.
Hoorah.
Well, I better let you get back to work.
Yeah, sure. Talk to you later.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Hey, Adam. you've decided you need some practice, huh? You know the best tip my training officer ever gave me? Reload your weapon before it's empty. Saves time. If you zoom in with an iron sight, you'll acquire targets faster. Try it. You'll see the difference. Of course, you know a headshot is the fastest way to take down a target. But watch out for helmets. They'll slow you down. Okay, if your target is wearing armor, you'll do less damage per round. Let's try armor piercing this time. Remember that, Agent. The right tool for the right situation. Could save your life. Now, let's take a look at the technical targets. These are tougher to disable using regular ammo. They tell me shooting security devices isn't usually the best way to go. You should try to disable them. Once you've disabled a security device, your armor-piercing rounds can take it out more easily. You should always have at least one backup weapon, so you can improvise, adapt, overcome any situation. Hoorah! Seems like you're warmed up now. Let's go over some of the other aspects of your weapons. I like how silencers reduce sound, but the trade-off is less stopping power, less damage per hit.
Adam, how's it going? Any trouble with the plant?
Patience, Alex. Trying to find the best way to access the motherboard without blowing my cover.
Sorry, man. Message received.
Back to normal. But if you need to be quiet, Adam, the silencer's the way to go. Just remember the decreased damage. You know, there are several other types of attachments you can use to upgrade your weapons. Keep your eyes open for them. your weapon before it's empty. Saves time. Pistol in full auto will take down targets fast, but it'll burn through your ammo. That's your refresher, but I'm sure you already knew all that stuff, Adam. Feel free to come back anytime.
Maybe whoever's in charge doesn't even want anyone to fix it.
No one's claimed responsibility. There's something here I'll find. Close my eyes, but all I see is street codes.
Thanks. Keep digging.
What are the chances that one of them will pop up and this? Jakarta's no.
What I need you to do
Close
is
my eyes,
listen.
but all I see is strings of code scrolling on the list. They better stop here. Found them. It's gonna take you a while. That's good. It's impossible. LC's totally overrun.
These are the chances you made a mistake.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing. This spill is impossible.
Things got pretty hairy in Dubai.
Guys, might as well go. They have better shot. Satellite offices are all. No one's claimed responsibility yet. You think one of them will pop up? They have better software. Right now, I think satellite offices are all. What are the chances?
Somewhere in this city, there's a mob-owned casino in the sewer. Now I've heard everything.
Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. program initiated. Access granted.
Alex, the whisper chip is in.
Weird, it's already picking up a freak. Jesus, Adam, is Miller in there right now?
Shit, gotta go.
Jensen, I need to see you, now!
Agent Jensen reporting for duty, sir. Tried to do it earlier, but you were on a conference call.
Yeah, I was. Should I be worried about you, Jensen?
Sorry.
That blow you took to your systems. It's not messing with your head or anything, making you do things.
I'm not gonna go crazy and start attacking people, if that's what you're worried about.
You've been checked out then. The problem with your orbs is gone.
I took care of it.
Good, good. God knows, with all that's happened, I need you at 100% right now.
You sounded pissed when you called me in. Everything okay?
Don't ever leave the field, Jensen. You'll regret it. As soon as you strap a desk to your ass, you'll be swimming in goddamn politics.
The boss is giving you trouble?
What? Oh, that. No, the trouble's state police. They're pushing us out of the Ruzicka investigation. I want you over there to make sure that doesn't happen.
You're putting me on the train station attack? Not Dubai?
Forget Dubai. McCready's handling it.
With all due respect, we were blindsided in Dubai. And those mercs put up one hell of a firefight. I'd like to know who they were.
They were augmented, Jensen. Chances are this will lead right back home.
To the train station attack?
Maybe. It's possible. But we won't know for sure if we don't investigate both. Mac's a solid agent. I'm confident he'll dig up something on the gold masks. And once we get Singh reinserted with the Jinn, he might be able to use their network to find out even more, as long as his cover wasn't blown. Regardless, I want you looking into Ruzicka before the state police fuck up our crime scene.
Yes, sir. You said they're trying to push us out?
I sent Fletcher in this morning to oversee evidence collection. Seems he's being detained, because he hasn't checked in since.
They can't lock us out. The Czech Republic signed our UN mandate agreement. They gave us jurisdiction over terrorist investigations.
Yeah, well, the former director of their security information services runs state police now. He's come up with a loophole, claiming this attack falls under the homegrown terror exemption.
Homegrown? He's saying it's ARC? The Augmented Rights Coalition?
I don't care what he's saying. He may even be right. I just want us in there so we can find out.
Chang said you've got him cleaning up Intellicam footage that was captured during the bombing. Maybe it can tell us something.
Maybe. But between you and me, Chang's become a little more unglued since Ruzicka. Not sure we can wait for him to get his shit together.
So where do I start?
Technically, you're supposed to speak to our psychologist before getting back into action.
I don't need a shrink.
Convenient, because she's not in the office right now, and I don't want to waste any more time.
So how do I get to Ruzicka? Public transportation's not stopping there.
It will for you once I make a phone call. Head to the metro and call me when you're there. Good luck, Agent.
Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the August. Where millions of people lost their lives. Has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story.
Doing extra communications.
It's gonna take them a while. No one's claimed responsibility. You see that patient first thing? We're talking about the same thing? This is black.
Most likely eyewitnesses were smashed in the
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
scrubbing through garbage for hours. The Jinn still believe what Sim told them or don't. We need to know.
Why would somebody be reading our emails?
Are you kidding? Whoever's doing it is fine.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Alex, did we get anything from the Whisper chip?
We got something, but Jane has provided the wrong algorithm for the frequencies, so they aren't getting deciphered correctly.
Can you fix it?
I'm a pilot, not a programmer. I can do it, but it's gonna take some time.
Feels like everyone is paranoid. Sorry if I was rude before. If the store had been empty.
We all have our roles to play, Sedlak. How's yours going?
It is giving me new respect for criminals who run front operations. Late shipments, supply problems, random police searches at customs. Ugh.
I thought this store was just a front.
Best Front is a real company. Prahadovos is registered as an international shipping corporation in every country in the EU. I can get an office, way station, or depot up and running anywhere in Europe within 72 hours. I do not suppose you spoke to Agent Chang while you were down there.
He told me you've been hacked. I'm looking into it.
Good. I will sleep better knowing an experienced field agent is on the case.
Anything you can tell me about this hack?
Chang will know more than me. I just told him something strange was going on. Utility statements being accessed, incomplete information on orders, that kind of thing.
The kind of thing that's easy to miss. Surprised you noticed it.
When you have been doing this as long as me, you start to question every little thing. Plus, that old lady kept coming around.
Old lady?
Chatty thing. I thought she was just lonely, until I caught her staring at the terminal when my back was turned.
Did you confront her about it?
I told Chang. Asked him to put a field agent on it.
Field agent?
We both know the deal, Jensen. There are two types of agents in this office. The ones who do the footwork and work the leads, and the ones who analyze them.
And you think Chang's one of those?
I think Chang lives in his head too much. He is good. He's very good. But it is also good that the task force brought in a new psychologist this month.
Well, I better get going. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Do not tell me, tell Chang. I have a cover to keep. I'm glad you were not hurt in the bombing yesterday, Agent Jensen. The task force needs good men like you.
Thanks, Sedlak. Take care.
Enough problems already.
Celý oddělení je skorumpovaný.
Who listens to that garbage?
I got a right to refuse service to anyone. I do not do business with clanks.
Ten hajtel leze do říky a dostane po... Píši.
How can we make deals with them?
Come on in. Weapons for sale.
Palisade Bank Corporation is now, and forever will be, the best secure corporate archiving company in the world.
You have credits? Usually you people with the robot arms and legs have no credits.
No, you got a real way with people. What's on the menu?
Menu? No, not food. Guns and things. You want? You have taste for a yobok. I'm surprised.
Maybe later.
Fucking clanks.
Individuals who fail to comply will be arrested and to designated AUG-only locations. Safety is the primary concern, especially...
Are you interested in clean guns for a good price?
People lost their lives.
Oyoko, you interested in some merchandise? Nope. Move along.
Legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful,
This area is clear. Just stop talking. For the love of God. Oyoko, you interested in some merchandise? Hey, are you interested in clean guns for a good price?
I don't want any trouble.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Chang, I think I have something on our secret admirer. Group called Samizdat. Mean anything to you?
You mean those conspiracy nuts? Very bad for business. How much do they know?
Not sure. Good news is I got an exact location.
Find out whatever you can. What they know, what they want. If they blow the task force's cover, it's only a matter of time before someone blows up the task force.
Don't worry, Chang. I don't want the walls coming down just yet.
Nice time for a walk.
around. The private sector thing's trouble. Good. No more. I don't see what you do. I don't
Here we go.
I don't like
Can't
getting
this close to Prakashka.
I'm afraid of what might happen to me.
Plechovka. Skvělý. Ten hajzl leze do říky a dostane povýšení.
That's your usual out there.
Enough problems already.
I always get a little nervous when I go into the subway. I don't like the feeling of being trapped. Ale určitě pro Auně veřejný mínění by celý ten projekt.
be so proud. I'm telling you, I hear whispers in the wall. They speak the truth.
You sure it's not in your head, brother?
I do not talk to strangers, and you are definitely a stranger.
You're asking all the right questions. Still needs an ending.
Don't shoot!
Shit.
We're journalists!
Who invited the agent type?
Who are you? What do you want? Why are you here? You here because of the Dubai story? The article about the moonbase? The clones? The clones on the moonbase? Who sent you?
I'm here for Sam's dad. You in charge?
I take charge, but I'm not in charge, man. No one owns or dictates the truth. Freedom of information is a collective right, man, and the collective responsibility. That said, you gotta break someone's nose, you break my nose.
I didn't come here to break anything. I just need you to cooperate.
I spent my 20s in a commune, man. I'm all about cooperation.
Good. It's about something you've been looking into. It's making some people nervous. What do you know about Praha Dovos?
Oh, that little import company? I know there's more than boxes in the basement. We've seen agent types come in and out. The place is a curtain. The first in a series of many. Pull them all back and you'll find... them. Tell me I'm wrong.
It's a dead end.
Right. Guys like you always come down here because of dead ends.
Fine. Then what if it's something other people are already looking into? If someone like you makes too much noise, that may compromise any chance they have of uncovering something bigger. Do you understand?
I'm supposed to believe we're colleagues now? You men in black types, you walk into Pike's newsroom, tell them to be hush-hush about something, and they do it. But that's not how it works here. One day, you will all be exposed. If not by me, then someone just like me. Samizdat isn't one voice. K isn't one man.
What did you mean when you said K wasn't one man?
K is an ideal, the intangible leader of tangible resistance. You can kill me, but then little K would become K. Kill little K and Bones over there becomes K. There's always a K.
And what if you kill Bones?
You can't kill Bones, man. Bones isn't real. I think he was one of them. He was supposed to be a prince of Belgium, man, but then he broke his condition. We found him inside this fucking cult, all confused, so we reprogrammed him with the truth.
Right. Suppose I needed to make a deal with Samizdat. There's no one person I can talk to?
Depends on the deal. I mean, there's always going to be an editor. Editor makes the final call on all published material. That would be me.
So you could ensure that something doesn't get talked about?
Depends on the deal.
What exactly do you do down here?
Samizdat is a media uprising. While Picus panders to corporate tyranny and government bullshit, we pump out the truth. We uncover it, we write it, we publish it. We get our noses broke for it.
So you print pamphlets?
Well, we do a lot more than that. We got ways of getting into Picus media network. That's how we disseminate information.
Information you get by hacking into places you shouldn't.
The truth is buried. If digging it up means skirting a few rules, so be it.
I need you to stop looking into Brahadovos, but not for the reason you assume.
Relax, I get it. You don't think I do, but I do. You got to appease your military industrial masters. We've all been there, man.
I'm not who you think I am. The kinds of people who manipulate the news, who cover things up. You don't need to convince me that's who the enemy is.
The enemy is anyone who conceals the truth. And that's exactly what you're asking me to do. To pretend like that little import company isn't hiding something.
I'm asking you to see a difference between conspiracy and discretion. Between people who hide information in order to push their own agendas, and those who need to stay off the radar in order to do their jobs. You, of all people, should understand.
Okay. Okay, look. You seem like a reasonable guy. Huh? Hell, I've usually been punched by now. I find this refreshing. Here's the deal. We promise to forget all about Brahadovos and stay out of your way as long as you give us something better.
What do you suggest?
The only thing I hate more than secret organizations are toothless media conglomerates who don't hold anyone accountable, who spit lie after lie after lie. So I propose a trade. There are places my people can't get into. You get into one of those places and find me some dirt on the real enemy here. Picus Media. Do that, and I'll cut whatever you want me to cut. Who knows? Maybe you'll even learn something.
You're gonna forget everything you know about Brahadovos for now. It's the only way you get to protect your ideals.
Right, because concealing information is obviously the best way to keep people informed. You really think I'm that stupid? There's this word you might want to look up. It's called transparency. It means people have the right to know, no matter what the cost.
You're onto something that's even bigger than you imagine. Bigger than you can handle. Pull the trigger on it too early and you'll lose it forever.
Yeah. Or I sit on it too long and then I lose it anyway. I don't know. You always have to keep digging. The truth, the real truth, it's a rare fucking bird, man. And if you're too slow or too careful, it fucking flies off. So, when I get so much as a hint of truth, I strike when I can, as hard as I can.
Keep digging and I can't promise your safety. In fact, I can promise the opposite. You think your skin is worth it?
What, you think you're the first corporate lapdog thrown my way, huh? You think you can intimidate me? You got me all wrong, man. I don't care about myself, my life, whatever. No price is too high for the truth. So how about you get out of here? We're done.
While they're stacking on cheesy muscle. Well, writing those paychecks, I tell ya.
Kay gave you a chance, an opportunity to do something.
I finally got through to my contact in the trade office.
I'm telling you, I hear whispers in the wall.
Population agenda, big global impact story. Then segue into earthquakes and...
Don't shoot!
Shit!
We're journalists!
Why are you here?
I'm here for... I didn't... Fuck. I need you to stop looking into...
Relax.
No.
The enemy?
I'm asking you to see a difference.
Okay.
What do you...
The only...
Alright, what do you want to know about Picus?
I want skeletons. The kind that companies like Picus come all the way to Prague just to bury. Corporate archiving, man.
Corporate archiving, huh? You asking me to break into a bank?
I'm not talking vaults here. Ashani Talvar, the Palisade CEO. She leverages her clients, keeps information about them close at hand. She's got something on Picus, I know it. I just can't get to it, but I bet you could. You poke into her office, find something that proves how nasty Picus is, how much they love to piss on the truth, and I promise you this, I'll misplace any file you want.
I'll look into it. In the meantime, don't publish anything until I get back.
Don't worry. Oh, and while you're there, feel free to snoop around. Who knows what else you might learn.
We'll see.
This is Eliza Casada, reporting to you live from Picus. Ariel is constantly bringing back the latest technology. Our
Rather steak one.
Not much going on.
You would rather listen to that mouthpiece?
Why didn't you go check if she's... Stay out of his way.
Caredos.
They don't care about you.
Nothing suspicious here.
Okay, well, I'm out of fucking ideas here.
Yes, since 2017. However, this particular building was completed in 2024, and since then has acted as the head office.
Absolutely secure.
see the
Data
receptionist.
extractors have never breached the lab.
Hackers are everywhere.
Not here. Exactly. Of course, physical security.
What the hell do you think it is? This man tried to steal from us. Do you enjoy working? Does our company's money put a roof over your head? Does being employed with us enable your children to eat? Does your wife get to live in a safe, gated community instead of being surrounded by murderers and rapists?
Mr. Orfiro has also provided an executive safe in one of the vault rooms under the name that
Yes.
was...
Sub-level security room has our up-to-date security passwords.
Always
Good. Haven't heard from mezzanine level or the corporate vault basement yet.
Can you get confirmation from IT?
I could, but it would... only be able to confirm sending out the codes.
Doesn't protocol include that each hub acknowledge receiving security updates?
In a perfect world, everyone would follow procedures to the letter. But this isn't a perfect
Sorry, sir. Only employees beyond this point.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I'm sorry, sir. The VIP vaults are only accessed by appointment. And there are no appointments scheduled.
You need an appointment to access your own vault?
For the corporate vaults, yes. This allows time for preloading your container into the viewing area. You also need your personalized keycard.
Thanks for the information.
Authorization is required to access this area, sir.
As a threat to our freedom?
No worries whatsoever. The whole building exudes a sense of fortification. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I've had my and my company's valuables in here since Palisade first opened its doors. And my confidence in their security has only grown.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Oh, no. We're a small company, safe in the executive.
Access granted.
Sorry, sir. Only employees beyond this point.
No worries whatsoever. The whole building exudes a sense of fortification.
green lights here. There was some activity earlier. Couldn't tell you from where. They hide their tracks too well. Lava wall stops them, but there's no way to backtrack their location. All security hubs have been audited in preparation. Laser, camera, and door controls are all reacting as designed. New turret will be installed and ready on schedule. Yes, I'll put it in the report later.
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
We will be watching the UN closely for any breakthrough.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Train station. I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack to strike Gaul in 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Alice Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighboring Udalem complex. Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented in the world.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
And impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Present threat to our freedom in the hands of irresponsible journalists in
Please see the receptionist.
Spread throughout Europe.
The bad would do anything for justice. They do not want us to know the truth.
Not much going on.
I got it.
Task Force 29.
So, you got anything on Picus?
I think I found the kind of information you're looking for.
All right. Inspire me.
Here. Picus knew all about a recent chemical spill and what it did to the water supply. They warned their own people, but not the public at large.
Better to risk people's health than to threaten social order. This is good. Very good. Anything else?
No, that's it.
That's cool, man. This should be more than enough. Okay, Bones has been typing up a storm already. We pulled all our Picus theories together and laid out some preliminaries. If you did your job right, this should help fill in the blanks.
So we're done here.
Almost. We need to make sure this issue gets the publicity it deserves. There's a city information hub we want you to hack. It's on your way out, I promise.
And then you forget all about Prahadovos.
Praha who?
Exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the places.
Chang, you there?
What do you got for me?
Took care of Samizdat. No one's going to be reading anything about us anytime soon.
Oh, I'll cancel the movers. How'd you do it?
I've reasoned with them. They're not going to give us any trouble.
Reasoned? With the conspiracy nuts.
I know what I'm doing.
Can't defend against that kind of team. Who listens to that garbage?
You would rather listen to that mouth?
Celý oddělení je skorumpované.
Drž se dál, ale.
Ještě mi dochopí. Ahoj,
To je strašný riziko. A co z toho? Držte se někde pouštět. City has gone to hell.
No, no more. I don't care what you do.
Yeah, I know. You have no money. Whatever.
Just make it a little bit cheap.
Asi bych pak měl zavolat právě.
Možná by to za to stálo.
Vypadá, že jsme v chomoutu s rusákama.
Not much going on. Plechovka. Skvělý.
Can't defend against that kind of team. Hey, I don't need this today. No handouts.
Oh, am I ever jealous?
Parada, stay quiet.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Okay, you there?
Who is this? How'd you get this number?
I did what you asked. Samizdat should have no problem getting its message out now. You remember our deal?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't compromise whatever little game you're playing over at that import company.
Try to keep a low profile. If Picus wasn't gunning for you before, they will be now.
Don't worry. Just make sure you remember who the good guys are.
Parada, stay quiet. Just make it through this shift.
Right here in the city.
Who listens to that garbage?
All right, Miller, I'm at the Metro.
Perfect timing. Chang says your private chariot will arrive any time you call up Rizika Station on the map.
Chang, you had him hack into Prague's public transit company so I can get to Rizika?
Plan A wasn't working.